years too.
That's fair, Matt Green. Final thing here before we do our Big Ten preview here, sir. The transfer quarterback era. There's a piece by Chris Hummer in 247 Sports that had some interesting stats here. What do you have for us tonight, Matt?
Yeah, man. I did see this by Chris Hummer about the transfer. We obviously all know about the transfer portal has just completely changed college football.
Tell me more, Matt Green.
But the quarterback position, I think, it's alarming. Like, I don't know if I would have guessed this before reading this article. Of the 69 teams that are going to be Power 5 next year, 62% of those teams are projected to have a starting quarterback that's been in the transfer portal. 43 of the 69 teams, which is just crazy to me. Clint Brewster of 24/7, like he just has his quarterback rankings. 6 of the top 7 are from the portal. 17 of the top 25 in his rankings are portal quarterbacks. It's just insane going down the list and just seeing how many portal guys there really are, especially in like the preseason Heisman list too. Like I think 7 of the top 10 guys in the preseason Heisman odds are quarterback. All 10 of those are quarterbacks, but 7 of them are guys that have been in the portal at one point or another.
This might be a hot take. I think this has actually been a better development for the sport. I think this quarterback movement has actually ended up good. So when you look at these spots for a lot of these guys, like DJU at Oregon State's better than DJU having to ride it out or go somewhere where he doesn't have an opportunity to be on one of the best teams in the Pac-12. The Pac-12, when we look at who has the best quarterbacks in the country this year, they're in the Pac-12. And when the Pac-12 has 11 of the 12 projected starters are transfers, like, hey, that's actually good that these guys moved up. That Cam Ward moved up from FCS Incarnate Ward and is starting at Washington State. He makes Washington State more fun. Bo Nix revived his career at Oregon, is a much different player, better player. He was good for college football last year. It was good that he moved to this spot. Generally speaking, it seems like a lot when I was going through these spots, the quarterbacks wound up in a better situation, and it made the sport better because we got to watch them playing football on a better situation. Like Cam Rising was in a better situation. Jaden Daniels is in a better situation. Joe Milton is in a better situation than he was in Michigan. Sam Hartman, we're going to see him play like national title level football at Notre Dame this year. Like he was, no disrespect to Wake, but like it's different, and it will be cool to see Sam Hartman be maybe the most talented Notre Dame quarterback in a long time, and what that means for the Fighting Irish. Like, I think this is actually, in terms of the portal, and I have all kinds of gripes with the portal, this is actually one of those where I'm like, this is good. Like, they're the JT Daniels, the Phil Dracovics, the Jack Plumbers of the world, but like, by and large, I think there are a lot of wins here. Like Hudson Card might be awesome for Purdue, and I'd rather him be awesome for Purdue than being the second or third guy at Texas or having to sit out a year for stupid reasons when he can go right into the Graham Harrell offense as a Boilermaker and be really good. Maybe just one of the best quarterbacks in the country right away, just stats wise, because of the system that he's going to be in and the situation he's going to be in. But I look at this portal business when it comes to specifically the quarterback. I think it actually has been a big boon to college football because I think we have never seen the amount of quality quarterback play on Saturdays to this point. Like on Saturday, you have so many different options to watch, so many great quarterbacks that have transferred but are in better situations, so the football is better by and large. Like Michael Penix versus Bo Nix was must-see television last year. Both transfers from spots where they really struggled. So for a variety of reasons, programs were on the downward edge with Brian Harsin at Auburn and Allen at IU. Both went to the Pac-12, revived their careers, and are going to be first-round picks because of it. And also giving 2 straight years of awesome quarterback play and awesome games. So I think those are that's actually a huge positive and W for the portal, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, Bo Nix is just a guy that's had some potential who's never going to play in the NFL if he just rides his career out at Auburn. But yeah, you look at right now the preseason Heisman, the top 4, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Quinn Ewers, and Michael Penix Jr. So and then you keep going. Klubnik's in there, Jordan Travis, Drake May, Sam Hartman, Bo Nix. And they can't all be Carson Beck. The guy just loves his university, just wants to stick it out and wants to play at his university. They can't all be like that. Throwback.
Jamie Newman. I don't know. They've dipped into the portal. Kirby's not afraid of the portal for the quarterback. Stetson Bennett was a portal quarterback.
No, that's what's funny about Kirby flexing the portal thing last year. It's like he's obviously not against the portal. He went to it multiple years before that, but it felt like he just knew like he could say that talking point because they just happened to not take any transfers last year. But this year it's like he's gonna find a way to say the same thing. But they took 3 or 4 transfers. I know Lovett, Ra Thomas. Is that it? I thought that there was a couple more, but I'm blanking now off the top of my head.
It's your team, sir. I could tell you mine. I mean, not to brag, but I mean, I don't have any trouble telling you about Dante Thornton or Omar Norman Lott or McAllen Castles or Charlie Campbell or, I mean, I can keep going.
I know they got the Tennessee guy.
Oh yes,
he's a walk-on.
Kenneth Whitehead.
Yeah, he's not even on scholarship, but yeah, I think he's
Is he not on scholarship. I didn't know that.
No, yeah, he transferred to Georgia. He's just a walk-on. So I don't know, maybe. But see, that's what it's these collectives and stuff. Like I remember when Santana Moss was at Miami, he was on they were on probation or whatever. So he was on a full ride on the track team, so he didn't count towards the football scholarship. With these collectives and everything, like guys might be like, oh, you can give up this scholarship here to get that guy, or maybe you would just be a walk-on because you're getting money from the collective. Like, who knows? These teams can get even more creative. I think Ra Thomas and Lovett are the only 2 though that are gonna play. I don't think any transfers are coming in and playing on this Georgia defense.
Okay, all right, man. It's your team. It's your team. Matt Green, the Big Ten. Our over-under series continues on here. Let's start with Illinois. The Fighting Illini, Matt Green, coming in here at 6.5. Kind of a sneaky offseason addition. Jim Leonard joining the fray as an analyst, which is kind of wild because I thought he could, there was a time when he could have been the DC for the Green Bay Packers and has been pushed for multiple NFL jobs and has been a legendary DC at Wisconsin forever.